Oh,
Good
that's
luck.
response.
And
Well,
here
we have an
go again.
exciting third race on our hands. Darker versus Chromie, the 2 seed and the 7 seed. Darker, someone who we have seen a lot of really good things from in this tournament, a lot of consistency, a lot of speed. Someone who, sort of, after watching that group stage, thinking, well, if there's anyone in this tournament who could challenge, Torger Baker, it might be Darker. But in this first round, facing a little bit of trouble against the 7 seed Chromie, and in a game 3 here, and a winner go home for both runners.
Oh,
Chromie running
taking
into
a
the
hit
boulder.
from the boulder.
Actually doing a really nice job there to just retarget and not do anything else to like continue their path to the sword. Sometimes people will like sort of let the boulder sort of discombobulate their angle and their position, but just retargeting there to continue the backwalking and side hopping is normal.
Yeah, good decision making there.
But yeah, for this first part of the race, we'll see a lot of similarities in terms of what the runners are going for. We might see some differences in the Aqua escape strat. We've seen both runners. Chromie has had some trouble with the West escape, but Darker running into some issues with wrong warp last race. So definitely a lot of different things that are proving to be difficult in these races.
We also saw a little difference there on the way to Lost Woods. Darker opting for side hopping, whereas Chromie opting for backwalk. The side hop is faster. I don't know about how much, but I know it's faster.
So yeah, the side hop is like just barely faster, and you have to do it like the right way.
Like perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd say it's worth doing the side hops if you're committed to like learning how to do it well. But the backwalking is a good strat too.
Yeah. Unless as long as you don't like side roll like Chromie did instead of side hopping.
Right.
Which is a thing that happened to me a lot as well when I did it.
Yeah.
Yo, Richard.
We have a legend in chat.
Yeah.
A Kakariko legend.
Chromie, the problem is Chromie's not doing the targeting, which makes it a lot more likely to get hit by the off rock.
Darker almost hit the West to impress again, but dropped the SS.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah. I've been watching that closely now to see if he does
Okay,
it.
let's see if Chromie can get the West this time. And, like,
Yeah, this will be big for Chromie. That was sort of what made that last match difficult. Getting the momentum kill, so that's good. Oh, they just need to take a little bit more time with setting this up. It's not worth going for it so quickly.
Yeah.
In terms of losing time of day and all that, but they got it, so that's good.
I mean, they still won with that blunder last race. So.
That's true. That's true. Think about that, right? I mean, with all the blunders
like,
last race,
and then they lost even more time by going back and forth and like talking to Navi.
Right.
They still managed to get the. I mean, Darker just failed one word, which is like a really costly mistake. If no save happened before.
It's so interesting that we haven't seen that many safety saves, right? I mean, we've seen
No,
Habel save right before
Habel
wrong
was like
warp.
the only one that consistently safety saved.
I was watching it's funny, I was watching the finals with Lazoots. And like even like before, like after I get bugs, like I'm saving in the finals, like I'm playing it so safe. We haven't seen much safety saves in this. It's a little bit different because you're save warping, after you get bottled. Whereas in a game run, you're ideally not saving. So it's a little bit different, but interesting to see a lot of these racers really just like sending, we've seen a lot of strats, even from the lower seeds. We've seen we've seen Goma Clip, we've seen Void Warp attempts. So these racers are really giving it their all this tournament, and it's been really fun to see.
Yeah, really nice to see anyone trying their best.
definitely.
Going out of the comfort zone to like try to snatch a
Yeah.
win.
Oh,
It's a close
absolutely.
race.
Yeah. Just to race in general is hard. You know,
Yeah,
the
it's.
nerves and
I
being in
mean,
a on a public space. You know, it's
we both
yeah.
have participated in these, and like, I
Yeah.
am like nervous wreck in these races every time.
Yeah.
That's
Same
why I
here.
stick to restreaming, because then I don't. I don't have the nerves of like racing. I just gotta like make sure that audio is good and stuff. It's a lot easier
I
than
will.
trying to perform a good speedrun.
I will
Like,
say that like having like I've been sort of I'm not sure where like what category I'm gonna run going forward, but like watching these races and like doing this tournament, it's been making me itch to like do speedruns again. I'm not sure exactly what like in what respect, but like I was so ready to race Havel
yeah,
if Zara didn't
yeah,
show up
Zero didn't show,
yesterday.
yeah, yeah.
Like I was itching. Like this tournament has really motivated and like inspired me to like have a I don't know, I've been really appreciating watching these matches. It's been very competitive, it's been very fun. And it's I don't know, it sort of made me love Zelda
What
again.
if we two are doing an impromptu race after this of this route?
If we did a race, I don't know. I gotta clean up my apartment. I got stuff to do, man.
That's fine.
Maybe on like the finals day or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Think about that.
Yeah, clean your apartment. Yeah, race now.
Or something.
Race me right now while commentating.
A race. Yeah, you should have just called me out, instead of being like, you should have been like, Thunder, you've been ducking me.
Okay, still pretty close race here.
Yeah, it is a close race. Yep.
Similar to the first one.
It's gonna be interesting to watch as this race unfolds. The back and forth. We've seen so much back and forth in this tournament where we think one racer has such an advantage and then someone misses wrong warp, and then the whole run is just yeah.
Darker, just sitting on the text box for 5 seconds.
I don't know if it
Who
was Darker.
it? Yeah, we saw someone else.
I think it was
like,
Zero.
I think it was there. Yeah, I think it was there. It was like sitting on blue box for like 2 seconds. What matching?
It happens though. It happens.
Yeah.
You're just mashing,
and then you forget, or like you stop mashing the frame before it appears, and then oh shit, Oh.
Sometimes I'll get lazy with the B mashing, and I'll be mashing A when you're supposed to hit B on the text box to make it go through everything. And then I'm like, come on, man! Like I just lost like frames there.
Yeah. Oh, both players. Darker actually took damage there too. So both runners getting harassed by the Dekubaba before killing it. Oh, the Voltula. Oh, damn.
Oh no.
And the text. Put salt in the wound. Oh, Darker failing B1 skip. That's the first time in the series.
Oh. Chroma getting knocked off the
again, yeah.
wall again.
Yeah, Voltulas are not nice sometimes. Good manipulation there though. Letting it lunge for a second and then it goes into turnaround mode and cannot attack you. Oh, Chroma going for the signature. Oh, they landed like almost in the perfect spot. Oh, and Chroma actually taking the lead here.
Yeah, both racers neck and neck here in this game 3. This is very exciting. Everything on the line here going into these scrubs.
Right, the fact that Chromie just burnt the web might be good for like if something happens with Goma.
Ooh, nice scrubs by Chromie as well. Actually, really nicely done.
Really close. Yeah, Darker kind of messing up the scrubs there. But I mean, Darker's gonna do Groma Clip and Chrome's gonna do double KO, which is like about a 10-second difference.
It is that 10-second difference, but you're so much more likely to run into issues with Goma Clip.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like,
true.
You know?
That's true. Goma Clip is a lot less forgiving.
So that's just something to.
But I mean, you can also fail
about.
double KO.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, you can. You certainly can.
Gotta be
How
honest,
about
I wasn't
a single nut
expecting
Goma?
this matchup to be like so back and forth.
Yeah.
I was like,
Q7.
I thought Darker's gonna have this like no problem considering how consistent he's been, but looks like
Certainly with how Darker is played, yeah. That's I sort of thought that too.
so. Maybe we having a little bit like I don't know how to word it. Getting frame there.
Let's see if Darker can get this.
If Darker gets this, they're pretty much neck and neck. We don't have audio, so I don't know. Okay, we got it. Yeah, this is gonna be really neck and neck
close.
At one warp.
So close.
I'm getting flashbacks to Yuan Lake being synced to the frame after.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Chromie just decided to do this.
Yeah, Chromie having some issues with B1, which might let Darkseid take the lead here.
Yeah, Darker's ahead here because the Mega setup was not cooperating. Not much though. Let's hope. Let's see if Darker will save this. Okay, I was just about to say that. Let's see if Darker saves this time.
But yeah, lining up with the second to the left bolts on the door, like you want to be in the middle of the second and third row of bolts. I feel like.
I mean, it seems to have been working for him recently, like in the past.
Although last race,
yeah,
been,
that looks good.
We'll see. This one looks fine.
Yeah, it should work.
And then walking into the
Chromie, this is not gonna work. Okay, no. Oh, what? How did
Darkers didn't work either? Oh no, but the save, they did save.
Yeah, he saved, but he has to go back and pause in Link's house. Oh, is that gonna work for Chromie? Did Chromie save too? Okay, Chromie got it.
Well, they're in!
Oh my god. Darkseid has to go all the way back to Link's house and pause.
Oh my goodness. We have Chromie.
This is gonna be an upset, maybe.
That's what's looking like right now. A lot. It is a huge upset. It's the 7th seed.
2 versus 7, man. Like.
But this is far from over. Before we get too ahead of ourselves, Chromie still has to go down the tower. There are a lot of burning rocks on the ground that can cause issues. There's a lot of variables.
Unless they get wood.
There's the pause. I wonder what Chromie is thinking. I wonder what Darker's thinking.
Chromie definitely has a big enough lead to go down the tower and still be ahead.
Yeah.
Or actually, I don't know. It's only one warp. He doesn't have to do the whole Decker tree, so.
Yep, it's only wrong warp. That is another thing to consider. I think if you're Chromie, you got to just go down the tower here, though. Like with Chromie, Chromie's had a lot of issues with Void Warp, and I feel like going for Void Warp without being super experienced at it is a good way to just lose more time. So I think for Chromie, and no disrespect, I just think objectively speaking, I would even consider just going down the tower here, just because of the lead and the situation here on the verge of an upset. Okay, it looks like they're gonna go for Void Warp here, and that's
hope they
hold ESS.
Oh
left.
yeah, they did.
Oh,
they did.
They
did save it. Nice.
Coming to the rescue. I forget who told me to do
Oh yeah, that was too much turning.
No, they're gonna do it again. Yeah. Okay.
They needed to turn more and then target Zelda. Like if you target Zelda with the wrong angle, then you turn too much and you lose ESS.
All right, so Darker here once again. This race is somewhat in Darker's hands if they can just hit this wrong warp and then hit Void Warp first try.
Zezzy, I think Chromie said they know Void Warp. They just relearned it recently.
We have a lot of people who in this tournament who have really tried to relearn.
Oh, that first nut was too early, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it just looks like that.
I don't know. This could go either way.
Okay.
Oh, they got it. All right,
Okay.
and now this
Gonna have
gets a
a...
little bit more interesting, and
Okay.
Chromie isn't completely safe yet.
Yeah, Chromie has to still fight Starfus here and not burn their shield. Yeah, Zezzy, we're gonna have more tournaments in the future for sure. This is not the last one, so maybe like I don't know if the next one's gonna be Kakarot again. Probably not, but you're on the Discord, so we announce them like ahead of time. Okay, Chromie with a... Oh, that's scary. Okay.
Yeah, next to that rock.
Yeah, next to the rock and Zelda's flames.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough for Darker. Darker has to hit,
Darker
like,
has
probably hit
to...
Instaclip, honestly.
Darker has to full
I think
send.
Darker's gotta go for Instaclip.
Yeah. I mean, they...
Alright, yeah. This is gonna be a challenging feat for Darker. Darker really, I think, pretty much needs to hit Instaclip here to...
Yeah, at least
back.
one warp. At least Void Warp needs to... Okay, he's just opting for Void Warp.
I don't know if that's gonna be good enough, honestly. I think you gotta go for Instaclip in that situation.
Yeah.
Because now, Chromie's where you would land for Void Warp, and
Yeah.
Darker hasn't started it yet. If Darker had hit a first rock Instaclip, which is a lot to asking a lot,
yeah.
but I think that would have drawn it as close
Is
as
that
it
gonna
could
work?
have gotten.
No, okay.
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. So yeah, Chromie on pace here to get a huge upset in this tournament. Did it work?
Darker is buffering. Looks like they're buffering too many
it
frames,
worked.
or were they?
That's an... Oh, never mind. Oh, that's an early pause. That should be fine. That also is fine. Okay, getting the Void Warp. But still, Chromie has like 30 seconds or so lead here. Which is gonna be hard for Darker to make up in just a Ganon fight. Darker kinda has to hope for Chromie to mess up here in order to win this.
Yeah, I mean, that's really there has to be a.
Oh, Darker!
Oh my goodness, that
Be
was so
careful here.
close.
Okay,
to
yeah, Darker almost dying
the
there.
rock. But
Darker
yeah,
almost
essentially
dying.
Chromie has to die again.
Yeah, Chromie has to like either die or like I don't know.
Burn shield or something.
Burn
I mean,
shield.
even if they take their time, I don't think. I'm not sure it'd be enough for Darker to come back.
Yeah. I wonder what's going for Chromie's head right now. Literally just ISG, probably.
Yeah, probably. Darker must be very disappointed
Yeah,
in how they've played throughout this tournament. To go out in the first round is
like performing so well on the group stage and then getting booted by the 7th seed in the first round. Must be
tough.
heartbreaking.
Not over yet, though.
That's true.
Not
We need
quite
to
over yet.
we need to focus
two-
all our commentator curse power onto Chromie right now for Darker.
We've seen two Ganon deaths in the same race.
True. By Chromie. Oh wait, no, I think Chromie only died once.
Well, it was Chromie and whoever they were facing. Was it Pavel or Zeru? I don't remember.
I think it was Zeru. Yeah, this is looking like a mid-ish 20 pace so far. We're at 19 minutes now. This fight takes, what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah.
2 minutes after, 2 minutes 30 after cutscene RNG, so...
Is it 2:30 after cutscene RNG? I think it's less than that.
I think, like, from collapse to end without the cutscene RNGs, it's like 3:32-ish. Like,
yeah.
And like the cutscene RNG is 110, so yeah, like 220 from cutscene RNG split. So yeah, Chromie getting his clean first phase. He has to clean up the second phase. Let's see if they do ISG this time.
Yeah, if they don't do ISG, it's
Yeah, they
gonna
do.
be
Okay.
a little bit what they do.
And pulling stick as well, nice. Alright.
Ooh, Ganon spinning.
Yeah,
but let's take it under control.
that's the upset, guys. That was
Is
unexpected,
it.
honestly.
All right, GG's to Chromie and Darker. Chromie taking this best of 3 series 2-1, and advancing to the semifinals where they will play the winner of the match later tonight. And that's probably worth mentioning. At 7 p.m., we have our final round 1 matchup, and that will be between the 3rd seed and the 6th seed, Baker and Session. So Chromie will advance to the semis and play the winner of that matchup.
Yeah. Oh, and Darker taking a hit, but getting saved
Darker
by
got hit by
ISG.
the tail, right? That was weird.
Getting saved by ISG.
Yeah.
ISG almost makes him invincible. And I think that's also Chromie's. Is that Chromie's fastest? No. What was the run before? I think the run before was 2053 or something. I think that might be Chromie's fastest run yet.
I think that this race is Chromie's fastest, yeah.
And again, like, less than 30 seconds apart.
Yeah. What an incredible match. What an incredible best of 3.
Yeah, that was incredible to watch, and I'm glad I was commentating.
Yeah, I'm glad you're commentating with me, man.
Because Cypress is still not on this court, so Cypress was supposed to commentate this, but whatever.